but it's in September. And it is a 5K run and 20 obstacles. And I'm gonna get my ass kicked. And I'm really excited for it. Hello you guys, my name is Caitlin. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over my 2025 New Year's resolution and also reviewing my 2019 goals and going over how my goals have changed over time and what I have accomplished and what I have not accomplished. Also, just my goals for the future. I'm feeling really excited. Spring is here and I'm ready to review my goals and start taking massive action, and I'm so excited. So my 2025 New Year's resolution has been to cook 52 new recipes that I've never made before. I didn't learn how to cook until 2021 when I did 75 Day Hard and I went dairy and gluten-free. I had to learn how to cook or else I was gonna starve essentially, because going dairy and gluten-free, you can't eat processed foods. You have to eat vegetables and meat and healthy things. And it's a lot healthier if you cook at home. I bought a meal plan to teach me how to do so, and I was very pleased with that. That helped out a lot in my cooking journey. Since then, I have been continually cooking healthy meals at home, sometimes more often than other times. I just kind of ebbed and flowed with what I was feeling, And so this year I was like, you know what? I really want to improve my cooking skills. So how do you improve a skill? By practicing. So I was like, I'm gonna make 52 new recipes this year. It's already March 20th, and I've already made 22 things to date. And so I'm cooking about 2 to 3 new recipes a week when my goal was once a week. So I'm already ahead of schedule and I'm very pleased. And just like with any skill, the more you practice, the better that you'll get. And cooking, I believe, is a skill. And so I'm gonna show you my cookbooks for the fun of it. So for Christmas, Dylan bought me 2 cookbooks because I was like, oh, I'm gonna embark on this cooking journey of making a bunch of different new meals. So I'd like some cookbooks. So the first cookbook he bought me, I know it's backwards, but it's the World Central Kitchen Cookbook, Feeding Humanity, Feeding Hope by Jose Andres. And my favorite thing to make out of this cookbook has been chili. So firefighter chili. This recipe, it teaches you to make 4 to 6 servings or serving 100 people when there's natural disasters or stuff like that. It's a recipe to feed 100 people. I've not made 100 servings, but 4 to 6, it's very delicious. And so that's the thing that I've made the most out of this cookbook. And something I'm excited to make is Tres Leche cake. I'm gonna make that for me and my bestie's birthday next month, and I'm very excited. The next cookbook I got for Christmas is Julia Child's Mastering the Art of French Cooking. And I gotta be honest, I haven't really looked at this cookbook because it's intimidating. I don't know, here's a random page. It's not very, it's not colorful. There's not really pictures. And it's just really intimidating, so I haven't even looked at it. It's also 1,000,000 pages long. Hold on, that's the index. 684 pages long before the index. So it's just a little intimidating, but that's fine. And then I have acquired 2 cookbooks since the new year. One of them being Whole30, the 30-day guide to total health and food freedom. So I haven't read the book portion of it. I haven't read through it, but I did make 1 recipe. No, I've made 2 recipes out of here. Can I find it? No. Okay, but anyways, I made some butternut squash soup and I added kale and ground chicken and it was delicious. So Whole30, that's another cookbook. And then the final cookbook I have is The Science-Backed Anti-Inflammatory Diet for Beginners, a hassle-free guide and simple meal plan to enhance immunity, optimize gut health, and reduce chronic pain at any age. So I was interested in this because I was thinking about being more mindful and being anti-inflammatory. The only thing I've made from this has been a smoothie, and it was an okay smoothie. I'm not a massive fan of Greek yogurt, and the smoothie was Greek yogurt based, and I was like, not my favorite, but it was all right. It's healthy. I mean, I read through all the things, but I've only made 1 recipe out of it. So anyways, those are my 4 cookbooks. And actually, Dylan's grandma has gifted us a bunch of cookbooks. I haven't even gone through all of them. They're in our garage. We need to bring them inside and sort through them and all that stuff. And we have not done that yet. But that's on the to-do list. So cooking has been my New Year's resolution for this year. And something I was thinking about is my 2019 goals book that I made in summer of 2019. And I was so cute. This picture is from 2018. This is also probably from 2018. And the quotes on it, I'll read them to you. It says, 10 years from now, you want to be able to say you chose this life, not settled for it. Set goals and crush them. A goal should scare you a little and excite you a lot. And a goal is a dream with a deadline. So I have made a video going over this goals book, and that was 2 years ago. And I've accomplished several things since then, and I want to share that with you. So the first thing is home ownership. I have lived in this house. We built it in 2020 and moved in 2021, and I still live here. And so we've been here for a little over 4 years. So I wanted to save $10,000 by December 31st, 2019, because I wanted to save up money for a down payment for said house. And I didn't save that amount of money. I've never saved $10,000 at one time in my life to this date. But that's okay. I didn't need that amount of money to reach my goal of contributing towards a down payment for this house. But that is a good goal to have. So next on this list, so I have take my whole family on vacation. I have never taken my entire family on vacation. I have 6 siblings. It's just a lot. I mean, I still aspire to do that one day, but something I have done is in June of last year, 2024, me and Dylan took my parents to Vegas. And that's actually when we got engaged, which is super wild, and I'm so grateful for that. But my parents were able to be there for that trip, and it was a really special trip. So their hotel room was free. They just had to pay for food and gambling, souvenirs or whatever else they bought, and their flights. I'm grateful I got to experience that. And one day I do plan on taking my entire family on vacation. Next on this list is Hawaii. I was supposed to go in February of 2020 for a family member's wedding, and then we ended up not going. And I still would like to go to Hawaii. That would be super rad. Since we're engaged, we're planning a wedding. We have not picked out our honeymoon destination yet. Hawaii is an option. We have lots of options. We don't know where we're going yet, but I'm very excited. So Las Vegas is on this list. Well, okay, so we first went to Vegas in November of 2019, Thanksgiving week. And it was really fun. And then COVID happened. So then we didn't go again until February of 2021. And since then, we have gone twice a year, every single year. And I think this year might be the first year that I only go once, because we're going to Vegas in a week. This trip is to celebrate me completing my Associate of Arts degree, so I'm very excited for that. And it will be my 10th time in Vegas. So since summer of 2019, when I set this goal to go to Vegas, I've gone 9 times, about to be 10, which is super rad. Next on this list, I wanted to go to an advanced booty yoga training in 2019. And what's funny about this goal is, so I've never been to an advanced booty yoga training, and at these advanced trainings, you can audition to be a booty yoga master trainer. And in my last term of school, I was taking 3 classes, but one of them was psychology of learning. And it was how would you prep for a test or an exam or something like that? And I was like, you know what? How would I prepare to become a booty yoga master trainer? And it's there's a training in 16 weeks. I don't know, July or something. It's okay, how would I prepare to go to this advanced training? What would that look like? And anyways, I wrote this 2-page paper about, upping my workouts and reading leadership books and volunteering for public speaking things to get better at that. And I got an A on this paper. I really don't have any intentions of going to an advanced yoga training right now. But speaking of booty yoga, me and my bestie are going to Nashville in July to attend a booty yoga certification. I'm already certified, so I'm going to audit the certification. It will be her first time getting certified, and I'm so excited for her. And maybe in the future, I might go to an advanced training, maybe with my bestie, but as of right now, that's not really a priority. But who knows? I wrote a paper about it. It's not impossible. All right, next on the list is get my 2-year associate's degree. So this page and the next page, I actually made them I added them after all the other pages. But these last 2 pages, I think I added beginning of 2020. So yeah, get my 2-year associate's degree. There is a report card here of all A's. I have a 4.0 and I did that. There's a cup on here that says, look at you getting your AA degree and shit. Like, that cracks me up. But I did that, and not only that, but I am going to continue on to get my bachelor's degree in psychology. So I'm not like done, but I've done half of it, like half of my degree. And that's something I put on my paper in 2019, not knowing I was going to take a break because I took 1 term in 2020 and then I stopped going to college until 2023. And it was in 2023 that I stopped teaching yoga in order to focus on going to school. So now I finished my schooling. I'm going back to a booty yoga certification. I don't know if I'm going to teach yoga again, but it's a possibility. And last but not least is I apparently wanted to go to Japan. It says Japan 2020. I have not been to Japan. I have not even left the United States, but I did get my passport beginning of last year, but I haven't used it yet. I don't know if I want to go to Japan. It's not like a super high priority, but if someone was like, hey, let's like go to Japan for reals, I probably wouldn't say no if I could, afford it and all those things. So those are my goals that I set in 2019 / beginning of 2020. And it's been like a wild ride. It's now 2025. It's been like 6 years. And I think that's really cool that like most of my goals are still the same, or I've already accomplished them. Or maybe for some of them I have decided that it's not a priority, and that's okay. Like, just because you set a goal saying, oh, I'm gonna complete this thing, you might over time realize that it's not a priority or it's no longer in alignment with what you want to do. And you're allowed to pivot, you're allowed to change your mind, and that's okay. That doesn't mean you've quit or you've given up, it just means you're realigning with your current priorities, and that's totally fine. I want to talk about some of my goals for the rest of the year, and maybe even in the future, so I am going to continue going to school, and instead of taking 3 classes, which I had done for the past 2 terms, and that's why I didn't make any YouTube videos for 6 months, because your girl was swamped between working full-time and going to school, taking 3 classes. That's a lot. So moving forward, I'm only going to be taking 2 classes, and I'm really grateful for that. And I also have some fitness goals for this year. I'm going to a booty yoga certification, as I said, in Nashville in July. To prep for that, I plan on working out and eating healthier. I read a book last month called Fast Like a Girl, and it talks about fasting in alignment with your cycle, and it's been really helpful. I have been following the 30-day reset, where there's different phases, and then certain phases you might fast for longer and eat keto, and then fast for shorter times and eat a little bit more carbs, and then go back to fasting longer, eating keto, and then the week before your cycle you don't fast at all and you eat a little bit more carbs. And I started it 20 days ago, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it. So I plan on continuing to do that. And then also, me and my friend are essentially accountability partners. We're sending each other workout selfies every day that we work out. I did leg day on Sunday. What's today? Today's Friday. So on Sunday, I did leg day, and I could hardly walk for 2 days because I was just wincing every time I walked up or downstairs. And I'm getting in shape, and I'm pretty excited about it. But also, so that's the yoga trainings in July. After that, me and my bestie and my mom are gonna go run a Spartan race, which is wild and insane. So my friend has always wanted to run a Spartan race, and I met her in September of 2021, and we had both signed up for a Spartan race for like November of 2022, and then we both canceled and backed out of it and didn't go. So now she's like, listen, I want to run a Spartan race for realsies and you should come too. And I'm like, okay. So next month on my birthday, I'm going to buy my ticket, but it's in September and it is a 5K run and 20 obstacles, and I'm going to get my ass kicked. And I'm really excited for it. So therefore, I have to like be in really good shape or else it'll not be great. So I am motivated. I'm excited. I'm gonna run a Spartan race with my best friend and my mom. My mom's like, you're doing what? When? Okay, I wanna go. I'm like, okay, come with, girl, let's go. And so after September, in October is when we're getting married. Until then, I have so much planning to do. It's so much work. We have our venue picked out, and that's kind of it. We're only planning a reception. We're not having like a real traditional ceremony, probably a week before the reception. We're just gonna go to a courthouse and sign some papers and be officially married, and then maybe go on like a weekend getaway, because then the following weekend, my family will be in town and we ain't going nowhere. We're all gonna hang out together and celebrate, and it's gonna be super fun. We're also planning a honeymoon, and we don't know what we're doing. We don't know where we're going. We don't know yet. So I have that to plan. That's also one of my goals, is to get my shit together. So that way everything goes like smoothly and it's gonna be great no matter what, but I just have to like do the things. And last but not least, my final goal, something that I had decided recently, since I'm done with school and I now have the space in my life to focus on making more YouTube videos, is that by December 31st of 2025, I want to have published 200 videos on my YouTube channel. And when I decided that, I had 140. 140 when I last posted back in September of last year. So I posted a video last Monday, so now I only have 59 more videos to make. That'll be really cool, because it's like, oh, if I eventually want to monetize my YouTube channel, I need to post more videos. I need to be consistent. I need to show up more and create good content that people want to watch. So I'm excited about that. And there you have it. There are my current goals, my past goals, all the goals, and I encourage you to also create a goals book if you feel like it, because then you can, it's just a little scrapbook with whatever your goals are, and then in the future you can review it and be like, oh, did that thing happen? Holy shit, it happened. Or you can be like, okay, it hasn't happened, but it will, I still want it to. Or you can be like, oh, I wanted that thing, that's cool, I no longer want that thing, and that's okay. So anyways, even though it's already March, like, this year ain't over. Oftentimes people are like, they set goals in January, and then a week later, nah, it's unimportant. It's like, then why do you even bother setting the goal if you're just gonna give up a weekend? So with goals, it's important to, like, smart goals, specific, measurable, timely, I don't remember what they all are. But for me, it's like, because in 2018, I read 52 books, which 52 is one book a week on average. So 52 meals is one new meal made a week. And I've been making a lot more, and I've been excited about it. And it's like, oh, because it's like, also my goal is to eat at home more and eat out less. And so therefore I have to cook at home more anyways. So if I'm cooking new meals that I'm excited about that are healthy, full of vegetables and lean meats and fiber and all the things, it's like, oh, I'm hitting two birds with one stone, where it's like, oh, I'm eating healthier and I'm cooking something new. To make it measurable and specific, it's like, okay, 52 things I've never made before. I've only made one dish that was like unedible, and it's because, so I made something called Green Goddess pasta, and it was like a spinach sauce on some noodles, and the noodles I chose was whole wheat noodles. I learned that day that I don't like whole wheat noodles, and the sauce wasn't that good. So the sauce mixed with the noodles that I didn't like, I took like 3 bites and I was like, I don't want this. And I made scrambled eggs for dinner after that. But that's how you get better, is by practicing and learning what doesn't work, learning what you don't like. And this applies for everything. If you want to be an artist, you have to practice. And not every painting is going to be a Pablo Picasso painting. And if you want to be a writer, not every paragraph is going to be the best paragraph ever. Sometimes it's just going to be word salad. But you get better by doing the things. And when you have goals that are important to you, you're gonna take actions that move you towards those goals. Like for me, wanting to get in shape is not a good goal because I have been wanting to get in shape since 2022 after I did 75 Day Hard for the second time and then gaining all my weight back and then being stuck for 3 years. And it's like, okay, I have to do something different. Saying I want to be in shape, how's it working out? It's not. Here's how I'm going to fix it. Eat healthy, cook at home, cook 52 new meals that are mostly healthy, work out, and have an accountability partner and actually like stick with it while training for booty yoga certification and training for a Spartan race. Saying, oh, I'm only good for my wedding? Well, I've been engaged since last June and I haven't taken the actions I need to take in order to be fitter and be healthier and all the things. Hopefully that inspires you to think about your goals. And are you even motivated to achieve your goals? And if not, like, is it because it's not specific enough or measurable and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna eat healthy, but what does that look like, you know? Anyways, with that, thank you for watching this video. Let me know some of your goals in the comments if you feel like it. And I'm here to cheer you on, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next video. Okay, bye!